How is everyone doing? My name is Joe and this is Ohio Woodburner. Today, guys, it's Sunday for me and I'm gonna take the day off. This has been a busy time of the year. We had our first cold snap and sure enough, our phone starts ringing off the hook for firewood delivery. And then the rain came and it's almost mudded us out of the whole yard. I can show you what I've been doing though. First, we've been making some serious progress with our load of logs that come in. We're getting this piled down pretty good. This was 2 triaxle loads. So I'm loaded up and we're ready to start producing at the start of the week next. I don't ever run my machine on the weekends. I think it's just my way of relaxing, sticking to a production schedule, and I think it's nicer for the neighbors. I've never had a complaint about noise, but you know, you've got to be neighborly still. We had a big rain event and it rained for an entire week and it's really softened things up, and this is going to be a recurring problem for me. I call this the approach. This is about 50 feet to our first set of timbers, and this is where the log trucks are going to be coming up and driving through here to get to the back 40. And man, when it rains, this gets super soft. And the last driver who was here was concerned about getting stuck. And he said, you know, once one of these log trucks gets stuck, they are stuck. So I am thinking that maybe I need to start getting prices or seeing about if I can get this dug out and have slag brought in. And I think that would help me with you know, just the entire process that we have. Maybe this needs to be a little bit wider so that the trucks aren't always driving in the same path and then, you know, rutting it out. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This is yard that goes back to the first set of timbers, and I had piled all my scraps on top of it just to help create a barrier to keep out of the mud. But man, when those big heavy trucks come in here, they really sink in after it's been raining. The next thing I have to accomplish, you see my truck and trailer, and I need to pull this forward and I'll be loading a cord into the trailer, and that's going out to a restaurant early next week. I'm just staged, we're ready to do that. So that is also on my list of things to do. We have been making deliveries every day. I went ahead and just scheduled this Sunday off. We were supposed to have nice weather, which we are. It's gorgeous out. And I thought it would give me a chance to sit and build a fire and, you know, stop and smell the roses. I'm going to stop and smell the firewood. And if you guys were a part of my live stream, you might have remembered I was catching a lot of grief about my fire pit. And these guys, I mean, they just complained because it was too small. I just always thought it was a nice fire pit. It works nice. However, my friends from Titan Attachments called and they picked up on this theme about my wimpy fire pit. And what do you know? They sent out their signature 38-inch fire pit. And you guys are gonna watch me fire this up for the first time. This thing is something. It also comes with a rotating and removable grill where you can cook over it. And I think I've just hit the major league now with fire pits, guys. This is a home run. And you know, I have said this before and I'm going to keep saying this. I think we all have something in common where we watch all the firewood channels. It seems like Titan brands, their websites, they're made for us. And if this is from Titan Great Outdoors, I will put a link in the description for this fire pit, and my channel would get a small commission for it too. But if you're interested in something like that, guys, check out their websites. I mean, they got Titan Attachments, Titan Great Outdoors, Titan Fitness, and Titan Ramps. It's a really cool website. I guess I will just have to retire my old fire pit. It has served me well, but I think this is now going to be our focal point for our weekend celebrations. This is pretty nice. And I think for my Sunday, I'm going to be sitting here by the fire, but I'm going to be thinking about a plan for this approach to the timber road. And if any of you guys have experience with excavating or digging out driveways, maybe leave me your advice in the comments below. This is something I don't have a lot of experience with, and at least from the excavators that I have spoken with, it sounds like it's pretty pricey to have someone else do it. My thought would be I could use my trailers to move the dirt if I get a machine that can scoop it out. But that might be some good viewing here for a future video. But let me know your thoughts. I have a section of wood that I keep over there. It's for friends and family, and it's mostly odds and ends, stuff that's too ugly to sell. And I'm just gonna start burning this here in my own fire pit. And I'm just gonna get me a fire going, and it's a Sunday, and I'm just going to enjoy my day, guys. I'm just getting a simple fire started, guys, and then we'll break in this thing here. This has been a pleasant surprise. It came in a box. I put it together, but like, you know, all the holes matched up. There wasn't no like bending and twisting, you know, to get the holes to go in. It's built pretty nice. I like the paint on it. So far so good. We got it going here a little bit while this fire is coming up the temperature. I am going to bring my truck and trailer up and get it ready to be loaded. I am not going to load it today, but one thing I like to do, and it's just the way I am, it will be this wood. I like to have things staged so that when the work event begins, everything's just ready to go. I have been known that if there is just too much prep to do a big task, I just wind up not doing anything. So for now, I'm just going to pull this truck forward and it'll just be setting by the pile. And tomorrow when loading time comes, we'll be able to go. I have my solar charger on the battery. This thing really works, guys. This was I think it was under $30. I can't remember now, but I haven't had my batteries on my battery charger well, this has never been on it. I just charge it with this thing, man. Who would have thought? And I've made it so that it's modular. I can take this apart. I have it tied so it's not yanking on any wires. I've made a plug that is grommeted for weather, so I can just disconnect this. The charger's on alligator clamps, and I can just switch it between trailers. I've even charged my four-wheeler with it. It works real good. Here I got my trailer in position to be loaded, but I thought maybe you could see, you know, how soft the ground is right here. My gray truck is four-wheel drive. I can get it through here, but my white truck, you know, it's two-wheel drive, and man, that thing will get stuck on dry pavement in July. So that's where I just think something needs to be done with this, guys. You know, you can see how deep this is. It's pretty soft through here. Here is this road though, guys. So it's 50 feet from the driveway, right, which starts right here where my log pile is. And it's 50 feet out to my first timber. And this is like 11 feet wide. I was thinking I should make it a little bit wider so that the trucks aren't always coming in and leaving on the same line, you know, where they can maybe shift so that I'm not getting this, you know, these ruts that are developing from, you know, the trucks coming in with the same line. So this down here, this is all of the scraps. People ask what I do with my sawdust and scraps. Well, my scraps have been getting dumped here. It has built up a nice base. It does help. But man, back on the other side, you know, it's just real soft, and the water gathers there because it's right up against the driveway. And I just need to make all of this, you know, all these problems go away so that I can just have it easy for the trucks to get in any kind of weather. Anytime that a truck driver calls and says, hey, I got logs for you, I don't have to worry about the weather. I don't have to worry about if it's raining. They can just come in, unload, and come on out. So this is where my first mat is. And we had thought about laying them this way, but I don't know. It's just now, you know, I got all of this wood piled up here. And I don't know how those things would lay, especially, you know, on the far end where the driveway is, how it would abut up against the driveway. So I just thought, well, I can just, you know, get this dug out. Maybe I can get some prices from excavators, or maybe I can do it myself. Maybe I could just do it myself. I've never done anything like this before. Part of me thinks it would be fun, but then part of me also thinks I can't even get my oil changed in my truck. So am I going to be able to pull off something like this? You know, what I have right now, I've got dump trailers. If I were to rent a machine, you know, like a mini excavator, I could dig this out. I could truck my dirt up the timber road and dump the trailer loads off to the sides of these. And, you know, because on the edges of these timbers, you know, it kind of falls off. I could start building that up, and that would allow me, you know, to drive across it if I need to. So all of that has its advantages too, but is this something that I can pull off? That's the $1,000 question. You know, and I have wood that has to be delivered, and if that, you know, area is dug out, you know, I'd have to coordinate the rock coming in. I guess this is probably easier said than, I guess this could probably be easier than what I'm suspecting that it could be, because I've never managed a project like this. So tell me here, guys, I would have to rent a machine. I would have to coordinate getting the digging done with the slag coming in. And I would think, because of how soft that is, I would probably want to dig down maybe a foot and put in like that big chunk rock, right? And then once that's all smoothed out, have like the smaller gravel and have it tailgated across, so I have a nice smooth top. I don't know. Does that sound like I'm on to the right path here, guys? So if you have experience with this, I am absolutely asking for your help. Tell me what I need to do here. I would love for all of this just to be gravel from here all the way up to the driveway. And in the master plan, you know, guys, the back 40 back here, all of this would just be moved back there. Once all of this is sold, I wouldn't be replenishing here. I would be stacking everything back there, and I would have all of this opened up. It would just be my driveway and then this approach to the timber road. That's the plan. That's what I would like to do. Yes, a lazy day, guys. I'm enjoying this. I got my fire. I love this fire pit, man. It's nice out, and it's just a gorgeous Sunday. And I've been sitting out here. My wife and my oldest daughter, she's away at college, so my wife and my youngest daughter, they come in and out, check in on me. Had some hot dogs roasted over the fire. Everything's cool. So I'm gonna wrap up my Sunday here of relaxing, and we will get ready for the morning. You know, we got to get my truck, we got to get the trailer loaded. We have a delivery in the morning, but this is an enjoyable Sunday. I'm loving it.